Hello and welcome to today's live. If you're watching this live, put hashtag live in the comments. If you're watching this as a replay, put hashtag replay. And in today's video, I'm going to talk to you about something amazing. Going to talk to you about my lessons, at least part one of my lessons from the book How to Win Friends and Influence People. This has been one of the most influential books on my life, and I want to share with you what are the biggest learnings that the author has to offer and how these lessons have helped me in my life, how I have implemented them, and how they have really helped me change my life, have helped me change the way I talk to people, has changed the way I interact with people, I communicate, I converse. Because no matter what you're doing at a job, business, whatever it is, your money comes from people and you need people for anything. So I think this is a core skill that everyone should learn: how to communicate, how to win friends, how to influence people. I think that's also the need of the hour. So let's just dive in directly. So the first principle that the author wants us to know is become genuinely interested in other people. If you go with an open heart chakra, genuinely interested, nothing fake. And whatever points I'm going to cover today, he's saying this from an authentic perspective, not to do anything just for the sake of doing it, or not to do anything with some goal in mind. When you are genuinely interested in people, people can sense that. And when people can sense that, people open up to you. And when people open up to you is when you really build a rapport. And once you build a rapport with anyone, that's where the magic starts. That's where the opportunities start to come up. So that was the first principle. Be genuinely interested. How will you be interested in other people's lives? If you are interested in life itself. Okay. Number two is smile. If you've been watching my videos, my reels, you must have seen that I smile a lot. And that's not just to look good on the camera. When you smile at someone, you are actually giving them some positivity. So when you are going through your day and you are actually giving someone a genuine, heartfelt smile, and by the way, the smiling also improves your mood. When they see you smile, they have probably not seen someone smile at them for some time, or they may be going through a bad day, and then suddenly they see you smile and their day really lightens up. It can be anything. So just wear that beautiful smile of yours on your face all the time. It helps you, it helps them, it's a win-win for everyone. Principle number three is, he says, remember that a person's name is to that person the sweetest and the most important sound in any language. I can't tell you how important this is, because over the period of my life, at least over the last few years, I've been doing well at remembering names and at calling people by names. When I even go to a restaurant again and again, I know the names of the waiters also. And people love to hear their name. People absolutely love it. There's nothing that will help you sell more on any idea, not just selling your business, but on any idea, than calling people by their names. People love to be called by their name. Just imagine someone saying, "Hey, you," and on the other side, someone calling you by your name. What would you like more? Everyone wants to be called by their name. So make it a habit to ask people their name. Make it a habit and learn how to remember the names. And then, whenever you are conversing, start with the name. Always start with the name. Everyone likes personalized conversations. Principle number four is, he says, be a good listener and encourage others to talk about themselves. Now, when you come on a call with me, for example, and I'm talking about myself all the time, won't you get bored? So everyone is most interested in their own life. Everyone is most interested in their own story. So when you are genuinely a good listener, when you let others speak, then others will see that you are genuinely interested and they will open up to you. And when you encourage them to talk, they can go on for hours. And the kind of relationship, the kind of connection that you'll build is top notch. Principle number five is, talk in terms of other person's interests. If you are having a conversation and if you are talking about something that you love but they don't care about, It's not going to get you anywhere. So one thing that I have kept doing in my life is when I strike a conversation, I try to find a common ground, something that both of us like. If it's a one-to-one conversation, or if I'm in a group, like I was in a group in college, I never used to watch football, and the entire group was talking about football all the time. So I started watching football. Then I became a core part of that group. And while I was enjoying the football, I was enjoying the connection more with that group. So when you talk to someone in perspective of what they are interested in, they will be interested in talking to you. Okay. And the last one, principle number 6, is make the other person feel important, but do it sincerely. When was the last time someone thanked you? When was the last time someone told you how important you are? When was the last time someone made you feel important? It doesn't happen too often now. But what I want you to understand is when you genuinely give people importance, again, it has to be sincere. You can't just flatter someone, they'll see right through you and they'll know what you're doing. But when you genuinely, when you make other people feel important, how you do that? We just talked about it, right? The last 5 points. But when you make people feel important, that's the most desperate need of all humans. I don't care if you are at a low level job or if you are the president of a country, you want to be made to feel important. So if you can make people feel important, and if you can give them a smile, and if you can be genuinely interested in talking about them, if you talk about their interests, if you are a good listener, if you let them talk about their life, the kind of relationships you will build is out of the world. That's something that I have been enjoying for the last at least a few years. It's always been the case with me, but at least over the last few years, since I started reading this book the first time, I have gone on to implement everything that I've learned. And let me tell you, if you haven't read this book, you must read it because it will teach you how to converse with people. I hope this was valuable for you. If it was, just type valuable or useful in the comments, and I'll see you in tomorrow's live. Thank you so much. Good night.